You know what pisses me off? The expectations people put on Valentine's Day. A lot of people know that Valentine's Day has been called Single Awareness Day, or my brother Trent's birthday. Happy birthday, Trent. I personally don't think Valentine's Day is that great, and don't think that I'm just some bitter old lady who's never had a boyfriend or a date on Valentine's Day, because that's wrong. I've done the boyfriend Valentines, I've done the random date Valentines, I've done the single day Valentine's Day, and I've done the girl power, we don't need boys, we have each other Valentine's Day. All of them suck. Well, the girl power one's actually kind of fun. But they suck because everyone puts these high expectations on Valentine's Day. That we have to find a date, that we have to eat chocolate, that we have to get flowers, that we have to have a teddy bear, that we have to go out and eat a nice dinner, that we have to look good, that people have to want to date us. This is what society tells us that Valentine's Day is. High school was terrible. We had things like candy grams or flower grams, and people could send people flowers, and everyone knew, second period, if you got a flower, people liked you. If you didn't, you were a loser. But guess what? You're not actually a loser at all. It's just that someone didn't spend $1.50 or $3 sending you a stupid rose for a second period. Whoop-de freaking do! I'm awesome. I never got one. But you do these things with your friends where you're like, okay, I'm gonna send one to you and you send one to me because we know no one's sending them to us elsewise. It's stupid. Listen, if you're alone on Valentine's Day, don't feel bad. I've had a lot of alone Valentine's Days. And it's terrible that this holiday, no matter who you are, who you're dating, what you're doing, 90% of the world is not going to be satisfied with their Valentine's Day. Because if you're one of those girls and you expect your boyfriend to do the best thing ever on Valentine's Day, guess what? He's probably not. Especially girls in high school and college. You expect guys to buy you flowers, buy you teddy bears and chocolate, surprise you with all these things, balloons, give them to you at school so you can walk around and show everyone, look, I've got a boyfriend, someone wants my vagina. That crap is so expensive. And do you realize that the guys you're dating in high school and college don't have money? They're in school. They don't have time for a full-time job that's going to pay them a lot of money. Do you think they really want to spend all that money on junk for you on a day that's not, it's not your birthday, it's not Christmas? Why are the guys the ones that have to give the girls everything? Why can't the girls give guys stuff? This day is supposed to be about love and romance, but really it's just, how can I get the most stuff to prove to people that I'm not alone on this day? And the worst is the week before Valentine's Day, when everyone's on Twitter and Facebook either trying to get a date or complaining that they don't have a date. You don't need a date. It's so ridiculous that one day of year we have to have someone to go on a date with. No! If you want to be single, be single. If you're single, great. Who cares? You shouldn't be forced to go on a date a certain day of the year. That's ridiculous. And what about if you just broke up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend? That's gotta sting. I know a lot of people who stay together with someone just so they can get through Valentine's Day. That is sad. That you would stay with someone you know you're gonna break up. Make them spend money on you. Make them think they're having a fun, romantic, lovely evening, when really, in the back of your mind, you're like, I'm just gonna dump you in a week. But I didn't want to go through this day alone. That is ridiculous. But the expectations we put on this day, we think it's supposed to be the most romantic day of the entire year. It's Valentine's Day. Red and pink and white. It's never gonna meet the expectations you have made in your mind. If he does take you to a nice dinner, it's not the nicest dinner. Oh, you finally got a date, but it's not the cutest date you could have gotten. Oh, I got a box of chocolate. Oh, but I'm on a diet and this is going to make me fat. But I'm not just saying this from my experience that like every Valentine's Day I've had never meets the expectation that society gives it, but I've witnessed it. I'm gonna tell you the story. I was in line at Target and I heard a girl behind me to her boyfriend, "You better buy me flowers on Valentine's Day." And he said, "You're allergic to flowers. You will end up in the hospital if I buy you flowers." And she was like, "I don't care, I'll take my pill. You better buy me flowers on Valentine's Day." And he was like, "I don't want you getting sick. I'll buy you those chocolate roses." She was like, "No, I want flowers. Girls get flowers on Valentine's Day." And he was like, "Okay, I'll buy you flowers." Jeez. This girl is deathly allergic to flowers. And she demanded flowers on Valentine's Day. And she looks at her boyfriend and was like, "Oh yeah, your birthday is like 4 days after Valentine's Day, huh?" And he was like, "Yeah, it is. I'm really excited. My friends and I started telling her the plans of what he wants to do for her birthday." And she goes, "Oh, that means I only have to buy you one big present because they're so close together." Are you kidding me? No. And so many girls in the back of their mind, if they are single, they're like, "Oh, today Johnny's gonna walk in class and hand me flowers and declare his love for me. But in reality, you're just gonna end up at home at the end of the night eating that chocolate kiss that your weird teacher left on your desk for you that day, watching TV and holding a pillow, not a stuffed animal that someone gave you. So basically, I just wanted to make this video saying, you don't need a date. You don't need all of that stuff. Yes, it's a lot of fun to get, but guess what? If you get it, 1, it's not gonna be enough, or 2, it's not what you wanted, or 3, it's gonna be freaking ridiculous to carry around all freaking day. Props to any guy who does try though. See, that's the thing, is some guys do try, but it's not exactly what you wanted or wasn't enough. They freaking tried, man! They tried! They either got you a chocolate or they got you a flower. Who cares if it's not your favorite flower or it's not the prettiest? Guys don't know! They don't care! Are you really gonna get that angry if you don't get this on Valentine's Day? Oh, that's cute. This is what you're gonna be sad that you're missing out on, this chocolate. This is actually the thing. Society tells you that you need these chocolates. You don't. If you're in high school and you're sad because you've never had a boyfriend or you've never had a date on Valentine's Day, you're in high school. You're only what? Between the ages of 14 and 18? You've got so many years ahead of you to have a boyfriend and be disappointed by him on Valentine's Day. But you shouldn't be disappointed on him, because if at least he remembers the holiday, he's good. That's great. Keep him. I'm just against that day exists. Because if you're in a relationship and you both like romance, then you should be doing romantic things throughout the whole year. And if you guys don't like romance, don't do romantic things. Like, I don't really like romance. A guy singing me a song on the guitar, oh god, I hate that. I would actually hate that with a passion. Or like a candlelit dinner, that's too fancy. I feel out of place. I wouldn't want that. But society's trying to tell me that I do want that on February 14th. That's what I'm supposed to want. I don't. I really, really don't. I'd rather go on an adventure. I'd rather go to a sports game. Alright, that's my end of my rant for today. Please comment below, and you know what? Tell me your plans for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna go do something fun. I'm not gonna go on a normal date. I'm gonna do something fun and adventurous, because that's what I like to do. And for those of you who think I'm a bitter old lady, I'm really not. I was just expressing my feelings. I'm trying to make the people out there who hate Valentine's Day feel okay for hating Valentine's Day, because it's okay. But don't get sad because society says that you're supposed to be in love on that day, because a lot of people aren't. If you agree with me that Valentine's Day is absolutely ridiculous, please hit that thumbs up button. It makes me happy. Remember to subscribe to see videos on this channel every Tuesday and Thursday. And remember guys, stay awesome, possums.